All right, welcome back. We are continuing to follow the breaking news from Washington, D.C., where the Supreme Court has overturned Roe v. Wade. That decision has an impact here in Michigan as we have this snapback law from the 1930s that criminalizes abortions. So for more on that, I'm joined now live by Governor Gretchen Whitmer. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon.
Thanks, everyone. Good to be with you.
Yeah, so I want to get right to this lawsuit that you asked the Michigan Supreme Court to look at to decide whether Michigan's Constitution protects the right to abortion. How are you going to accelerate this, and where does it stand right now?
Well, we're going to push the court. I'm sure we'll be filing an motion today to try to get them to expedite the process. This is a stark moment in America, and certainly for Michiganders, this is a really scary time. Right now, we do have an injunction on the 1931 law from going into effect. So today's rights are exactly the same as yesterday's rights. I want Michigan women to know that, but it is a precarious moment. The Republican-led legislature and every Republican running for governor has endorsed the 1931 law that makes it a felony, no exceptions for rape or incest. And that's really how stark this moment is. We run the risk of going from a pro-choice state with some modest restrictions on choice to becoming one of the most extreme states in the country with this legislature teed up to make it even more extreme. So this fight continues. It's not over, but this is a hard day.
So just to clarify, in the short term right now, everything is going to stay the same. As far as abortion providers, though, what does this mean for them moving forward? In the long term, what does it mean for the morning after pill?
I think that there's a lot of questions that we don't have the answer to, and that's why it's so critical that the Supreme Court render a decision that abortion care is reproductive health care that is protected by our state constitution, due process, and equal protection clauses. But that until that ruling happens, there's a lot of uncertainty, whether it is IVF or it is just simple health care that women need to access for their reproductive ability, or it is abortion care. All of these things are going to be impacted by this determination, and that's why our Supreme Court's got to take this case and act swiftly.
We were watching NBC News coverage just earlier before our newscast began, pointing to our state of Michigan as one of the states to watch about how this is all going to be handled. And what happens here could actually have a ripple effect for the rest of the country. So my question to you is, how are you really arming yourself and the rest of the state to handle all this?
Well, that's why I filed the lawsuit a couple of months ago. You know what? Some people criticized me and said, oh, this isn't necessary yet, or it's not timely, or maybe the Supreme Court won't do exactly what we were fearful they were going to do, which is in fact what happened. Now, I think everyone who criticized now understands why this is so urgent and why our Supreme Court needs to take action and give us clarity. This is a high stakes moment. The most important economic decision a woman makes in her lifetime is when and whether to start a family or to have a child. And 70% of Michiganders believe that decision can and should be made by that woman. This group of 6 on the Supreme Court has now turned all of that on its head. And it is, there's so much unknown, and that's precisely why our court needs to act.
So you filed the lawsuit. What do you do next? What is your next step?
Well, you know, we've got my lawsuit. There are people collecting signatures to amend our Constitution. There is another lawsuit that ACLU and Planned Parenthood have pursued. That's how we got the injunction on the 1931 law. So all 3 of these things are important. We don't know which one might be successful, but we'll continue to push on the court and file a motion to get them to expedite their process on this issue. Now, it is crucial and urgent.
All right. And Attorney General Dana Nessel, a number of county prosecutors as well, have made it very clear that they're not going to be enforcing this 1931 law. What do you want to say to them? And then what does this mean for women's reproductive rights so that they know what to feel right now?
Well, I appreciate the prosecutors who've said they won't enforce it. That doesn't, unfortunately, clear up the issue for our providers, for our doctors, for our nurses. There's a Republican legislature yesterday introduced a bill to throw doctors and nurses in jail for 10 years. I mean, this is the tip of the iceberg, and it is my veto that will protect us. It is my lawsuit that can protect Michigan women, but there is a lot of uncertainty right now. And for Michigan women, including my own daughters, I'm going to continue to fight like hell to protect and make sure that they've got the same rights I've had my whole life.
All right. And we know that there are a number of protests, a number of rallies that are happening across the country right now, including some that are here in Michigan, planned for today. In fact, What message do you want to get out to the people of Michigan? Because we know that this is an issue that has many people divided.
Well, this is devastating for those of us who respect women and want women to make their own decisions. But this is not the end of the story. Our fight continues, and this is a high stakes. You know, if a different person is elected governor this fall, Michigan will continue to roll back reproductive rights, and it won't stop there. We've already seen from some of the language in the Supreme Court opinion that they are teeing up the rollback for other rights. So this is an important moment. It is about women, of course. It is about our families. It is about our ability to participate in our economy. But by the same token, this isn't only our fight.
All right, Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer, thank you so much for talking with us this afternoon. We also heard from the legislative director for Michigan Right to Life earlier as well. So thank you for your time. We're going to continue to follow the latest for you, the latest coverage on the